Okay, good morning, guys. All right, so last week we had an opportunity to read six entries from the Freedom Writer's Diary. All right, this week, starting tomorrow, we're actually going to start watching the movie. Okay, and we'll watch the movie in four segments. Um, I'm sure it became obvious to you that one of the big themes in the movie is race. All right, one of the big themes in the book is race, and so with that, we are going to use the following journal to reflect on race, the topic of race, the issue of race, the theme of race, um, from both our own general experience with the human experience in life and society, and then also specifically from the different segments of the movie. Okay, race is a tough topic, and so this first question for today, before we even get to the movie tomorrow, is I want you to think about why race is such a complicated topic. All right, and I'd like you to speak to how race connects and divides us in our society. All right. Um, as we know, race is not only a present problem in our society, it's also a persistent, some would say a perpetual problem in our society. And so I want you to step in and I want you to think about where you are with race right now, what your thoughts are. And I want to tell you this too. This is kind of your private journal, all right? Well, semi-private. I will look at it. but again, I don't want you to worry about me, all right? This is not about, I'm not your audience for this, okay? I am just checking to make sure you've done it. I don't think that it's my job to tell you what's right and what's wrong, okay? I think it's my job to help you think about race, and because I think it's something that we all have to kind of reconcile within ourselves. All right, and so I'm not doing this to figure out who knows best in terms of how we should deal with this problem. I just want you to think about this problem. You probably already are thinking about it. This is just going to be an intentional way for you to do that. All right, so please know that going in. All right, you're not going to have to share these ideas with anyone else. This is just kind of your private place to reflect. Okay, and then after today, now it's going to shift into being more specific about the movie. And as I said, we're going to watch that in four segments, okay? And then after each segment, I will ask you to reflect in here. And then specifically, I want you to think about what the day's segment revealed about race and how it connected and divided us. Remember, our overarching question for this quarter is how does a human experience both connect and divide us? All right. And so as we look at race, we're going to be looking at different ways that it divides us and different ways that it connects us. Okay. And as best you can, please mention specific examples from the movie, and then I'd like you to end each day by remarking on how the segment either supported or challenged your thinking about race. Okay, and explain. So this is bringing it back to you. We've watched the movie, or you've watched the segment. You've identified and discussed how race was dealt with in that particular segment, specifically in terms of connection and division. All right, and then kind of going back up to number one here, and where you kind of are, where you stand. Or what your perspective is on race. Is did what you see challenge your thinking, or did it support what you were thinking, or maybe a little bit of both? And I'd like you to go through and I'd like you to explain that. All right. And so we'll do this each day this week that we watch the movie. All right. And then we will submit this at the end of the week. So please don't turn it in until after we're done. All right. If you have questions or concerns about this, please email me and we can talk about it more. Hopefully, this presents a fairly straightforward not only what we're going to do, but why we're doing it. Okay. All right. Peace out, my friends.